Okay. It's same stuff, same specs. Yep. Cool. We're back. Monday. It's Monday. You know what that means. You know what that means. It's back to trying to hunt for Shiny Gimmighoul. Back to trying to find Shiny Gimmighoul. So, anyway, first and foremost, happy Monday, everyone. Currently, it's very well. Hello, Silver. Yeah. What am I trying to say? Anyway, welcome to Monday. Welcome to us trying to hunt Shiny Gimmighoul again. So, update from last stream. We actually have a... Yeah, we have a Shiny Gimmighoul. Not my Shiny Gimmighoul. So this... That's not shiny. So we got a Shiny Gimmighoul thanks to a streamer that we watch. Thanks to a streamer that we watch, we got one of the two Shiny Gimmighouls that we need. I don't know what this is. Sure, whatever. Yeah, we got one of our Shiny Gimmighouls from a streamer that we... We got one of the Shiny Gimmighouls from a streamer that I watched, so now we are one... That's not right English. We're halfway done with trying to find... what's it called? We're halfway through trying to find the Gimmighoul line at the moment. So we need one more, and then... We need one more, and then we need to farm the coins in order to get... what's it called? In order to get every single... I don't want to do that. We need to farm the coins so that we can get Gimmighoul, and then that will be the shiny for the shiny home deck. Anyway, that was my brain malfunctioning to try and talk. Anyway, we got that. But yeah, I didn't... This is what happens when I don't actually plan what I want to say. But yeah, I didn't stream on the weekends because... Why didn't I stream on the weekend? We didn't stream on the weekends because I didn't feel like streaming on the weekends. And I had... What's it called? I had other obligations. Get up. Damn you, Flamigo. Yeah, we didn't... I always say we, but it's mostly me. I didn't stream on the weekend because I had other obligations that I wanted to do. And... Yeah, I had other obligations that I wanted to do, so I didn't stream. But even if I did stream, we couldn't blah 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 blah. We didn't find Shiny Gimmighoul. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is ground. We might do some of the random online raids from the from the Pokeportal notice board, just to see if we can find anything on the notice board. I don't believe that's shiny. God, this shiny is so hard to tell. Now I'm trying to use the... What's it called? I'm trying to use the reflections in the cave to try and tell if it's shiny, and also like looking at the actual Gimmighoul. Like it's so hard to tell if it's shiny or not. Yeah, The other thing was I didn't know if I wanted to. Let me use headlong rush. I didn't know if I wanted to stream myself shiny hunting or if I wanted to stream Pokemon TCG. The reason I wanted to stream Pokemon TCG, like Pokemon TCG live, is because I don't really see that many people in my circle, like really talk about the Pokemon TCG or like play the Pokemon TCG. Like, I understand how to play the Pokemon TCG a bit, but I wouldn't say I'm like an expert in all the rules and all the mechanics and everything there. Like having a background in Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of like gives you an edge of knowing how to play the Pokemon TCG. Also secondarily, like if I did stream the Pokemon TCG, if I did stream the Pokemon TCG, it would mostly just be me laddering. Mostly me laddering and like showing off my electric deck. I'm gonna die because I didn't do this correctly, I don't think. In theory, I should have used Headlong Rush. But I didn't because I kind of forgot. Yeah, we'll Headlong Rush and then we should be able to clear it. So what has happened since the last stream? Not a whole lot from what I remember. I think Fire Emblem comes out on the NSO today, or like within this week, which is kind of cool. I've never played the Fire Emblem game. I tried playing, I believe, Three Houses, which is the one on 3DS, but for some reason it didn't really capture my attention in terms of a game. So like I played. No, not Three Houses. Fire Emblem Fates is the one that I played, the one with Corrin. I played that for a little bit and then I realized it's not really something that captured my attention. Yeah, the game wasn't something that caught my attention, which is weird because I want to play the Persona Tactic game, which is almost in a similar vein as Fire Emblem, with like a tactical RPG. But again, I don't even know if I'm gonna have access to that game when it comes out. Everything is up in the air at the moment. I'm just gonna go punch it. The cool thing with this raid, the cool thing about this raid event compared to the other raid events is that you get a lot of rare items that you can sell for money. And what's good, currently, like after selling all the stuff I had, selling all the stuff that I had gained from these raids, I have like over 3 million Poké Dollars like in game. So like even if you're not looking for the Shiny Gimmighoul, like having all the items to sell, that will be beneficial if you're a VGC player or if you're just like, if you just want money for some reason. But yeah, you get a lot of money You get a lot of money from the raid. Okay, where are we going? Gonna go to the water one. What else has happened? What else has happened? Oh, that's right. I'm not sure how many like wrestling fans are here, but yesterday was AEW's premiere live event or pay-per-view. I think they call it a pay-per-view. WWE calls it a premium live event. But they just had what's it called? They just had Forbidden Door in Toronto, and what's it called? Like the last 3 matches on the Forbidden Door card were phenomenal. The IWGP United States Championship match, that was phenomenal. The what's it called? The tag team match between Sting, Darby Allin, Tetsuya Naito versus Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki. Like, everyone's saying that's a really good 6-man tag team match. And then you have the main event where it was Bryan Danielson versus Kazuchika Okada. And I don't think many people had Okada losing that match. Spoilers, Okada lost. But yeah, I don't think people had Okada losing that match, and I think on the card, aside from one match, I think every single match on the AEW New Japan pay-per-view. What am I trying to say? Yeah, aside from one match, everyone from AEW won their respective match. No one from New Japan, apart from Will Ospreay, won their match for New Japan. But like the IWGP, I don't think that's shiny. No, it's not. The IWGP United States Championship match, that one could have gone either way with what's it called? With the storytelling of that match and like with the competitors involved. Like, it could have gone either way, but I think the right decision was to give Ospreay the win, and then later down the line, if they want to do it, go for Ospreay, Omega. So yeah, go for Ospreay, Omega. So it's like the who did he have the like really good trilogy with? It's not a trilogy. It was what's it called? Omega Okada, like, have that long string of matches. I think it was Okada, but I don't remember if there was someone else. I don't remember if there was someone else that was the person like he went the distance with, but I think it is Okada and Omega who had really long, what's it called, that really long sequence. Welcome back with tea, please share. Actually I don't, I'm not a big tea guy. I'm not a big tea guy. I mean, I'll drink it if it's there, but I'm more so a coffee guy, I would say. I'm more so a coffee guy. How do you have a pint of tea? Like, I don't think I can get through a pint of tea. I can like get through a cup, and then that's probably it. Where are we going? Okay, to Fury 4. But yes, while you were away, I was talking about the AEW wrestling event that happened yesterday. As for... most people don't know this, but I am a wrestling fan. So I was... okay, that's fucked up. So I was talking about one of the core matches in the final three. In the final 3 matches of the night. I didn't get to watch all of it because like it ran, like the event ran over. Well, it didn't run over. It started at, I believe, 1 AM UK time, British summer time, and I think it ran until maybe, I'm very burpy today. I think it ran until like 5 o'clock. Yeah, I think it ran for until 5 o'clock AM, and I only got to watch, what's it called? I watched everything up to the first main event, and then I had to go to sleep for the last 2. But like I saw, what's it called? I saw on Twitter and I saw like on YouTube like what happened and everything that happened with the match. But I have to say the story, I have to say like the way the people produced the match and the way it was like not written, but the way it was done, like it gives you more. They give you more to be invested in, if you get what I mean. I may have been away. You have to, what's it called? You have to use your degen hours and be awake. I don't think that's shiny. You have to be awake during the late nights of the day, early morning, early. Time is weird, but you need to be awake at like 1 AM until 4 AM, sleep, and then wake up the next morning. It, okay, how would I express this? I would say, I probably will get hate for saying it like this. Yeah, I won't try. I would say, wrestling, I wouldn't how do I say this without making it sound like I hate people? Okay, wrestling in Japan and... yeah, wrestling in Japan, where one of the promotions for this event is based, they see wrestling more as a sport instead of like for entertainment value. Yeah, they see it more as a sport than entertainment, whereas most American and most American and Western audiences will see it more as an entertainment thing. Like it's why most of the times in American and British promotions you have some sort of gimmick or some sort of theme to the character, whereas in Japan I think it's more so It's more so equivalent to MMA, and I think it's more so equivalent to MMA or like stuff of the same nature, to be fair. It's like it's their version of football, if I'm being correct. It was a 4-star, so I don't need to catch it. But yeah, like more people in Japan will see wrestling as a sport, because like you can hear it in the audience as well. You can hear it in the audience as well if you ever go to a wrestling event in Japan or in the if you go to a wrestling event in Japan or one in the Western territories. I need to go over there. Because in the Western territories you have like the fans all erupting in chants and like audible. Oh, for a holiday. Yeah. I wish I could go to Japan, but like it is very expensive. Not to mention Pokemon Worlds is going to be in Japan. There's a Gimmighoul there, I believe. Oh no, I thought it was a Gimmighoul. It's not a Gimmighoul. Pokemon World will be in Japan this year in Yokohama, which is... what's it called? Yokohama was... not Yokohama. Vermilion City was based... where the hell did that spawn from? Vermilion City was based on Yokohama, and it's... what's it called? It's very... not coincidental. What's it called? What am I saying? Yeah, so this year's Pokemon World, an item. This year's Pokemon Worlds are actually having a ship. They're having a ship that's docked next to the convention center, I believe. It's either a convention center or like some other big venue in Yokohama. But yeah, they have a ship that is going to be connected. That's the wrong way. They're going to have a ship like docked next to the convention center, where you can basically inside it's a trading hotspot and like a video game hotspot for people who want to go there, and they want the experience of the SSN before it sunk into the ocean, which at this moment in time I don't think people want to drown or like go on a ship, considering what happened with the Titanic sub. So, you know. Yeah, I forget what I say on streams, to be honest. But yeah, they have a... should look at Cerebi, because Cerebi has all of the information. Apparently there's a ship that's going to be docked. There's going to be a ship docked to the convention center. I believe there's a parade as well for Pokemon World. Oh yes, so you have a summer festival park, a trainer cruise. I have no idea what that is, but it's called Remove. There's something called Imagination into the Next, which I'm not 100% sure about. There's the Pokemon Parade, which seems like a giant parade of Pikachus like everywhere. And then you also have like you have your generic photo ops where you can take pictures with with people and like pose in front of what's it called? Pose in front of the. I've seen some of his videos where he's in Japan, but like I haven't really paid much attention to it, honestly. Like I have other, what's it called? I have other YouTubers and like other videos talking about Japan, so like I know most of the stuff I need. But yeah, according to Cerebi, according to Cerebi, the summer festival thing in Pokemon World, that it seems similar to the first DLC for Scarlet and Violet, because it on Cerebi's website it says that it's going to be a small festival with stalls and dances associated with the Pokemon game, which in a way it sounds like the first DLC, because you are going to a festival. You are going to a festival, and through all of the through all of the videos that show the DLC, it does seem like there's like multiple stores there, multiple stores that sell like different items. So like we could see a variation of that in the DLC. Then you have the Pokemon Trainer Cruise will be on board the luxury liner Japan Maru, where you can enjoy battle and trade, which, can you catch it? That's actually really cool. The Pokemon Trainer Cruise, that you can battle and trade with people. I don't know if they're gonna. I'm not sure if they have full range to model the ship after the SSN. So like you have the kitchen, you have like you have the room with the secret agent who is like, oh yes, I have came here from another region. Who later down the line you kind of realize it might have been Looker. There is a live show featuring Pikachu at Rinko Park. This is a ticket event where tickets are lottery based. This features a drone show and a Pikachu dance show. Also, I don't think this is shiny. It is not. To the next one, which is over here. There's also... Okay, so it does tell me what the Imagination Into the Next is. It's apparently a night show featuring water displays and projections. This is also a ticket event, so you have to win a lottery in order to come watch. And a special parade that will run as part of the live show featuring many Pokemon is also a ticket event that runs through lotteries with the photo ops like in the Yokohama area. Like what's it called? Like the events you can do at Pokemon Worlds are really fun. Like even in the London one from last year, like there was so much you could do. But I think because this is the first Pokemon Worlds event that is based in Japan, I feel like because it's in Pokemon's home territory, they're gonna go all out with what's it called? They're gonna go all out with like decorations and parades and all of the decals for Pokemon. Because like, I think with what's it called, with Pokemon, I don't know why I'm very drunk. With Pokemon World last year being in London, it was so isolated. To be fair, okay, the event, yeah, the Pokemon World event in London, I personally don't think it was that crowded. Like in the in the main stage. Yeah, in the main stage it was crowded because like in the main stage you had like loads of different locations for people to do stuff. You had the you had the TCG area, you had the Pokemon, I think you had a Pokemon Go area, but I don't remember if that's 100% correct. You had a Pokemon Go area, TCG area. On the actual main stage, you had the place where everyone was streaming. You had a what was it? You had a creators desk, which was basically anyone who was a streamer can go there, set up, and start streaming from Pokemon World. You had a Pokemon tournament location in the main stage, and then like if you went outside, there was a outdoor event. There was an outdoor event. There was also the Pokemon Center. Yeah, there was the Pokemon Center, which was the Pokemon Center's yeah, the Pokemon Center system to get in and buy stuff, that was kind of balked. That was kind of balked on the first day because so many people wanted to go in, but the system was like time locked, so you would have X amount of time to be in the shop, and then you have to rotate out for the next half an hour, and then the next half an hour, and then the next half an hour, and then eventually I think they kept the reservation. They kept the reservation system, but they kind of went, if you're there, we'll let you in, but we have to monitor how many people go in, basically. And I think I only went into the Pokemon Center once, even though I only went into the Pokemon Center once, even though I reserved like a slot all 4 days. Because the thing is, most of the merchandise is really expensive, and while I had money at the time, I was not going to I wasn't gonna buy too much, if you get what I mean. So I ended up buying a t-shirt. Yeah, I ended up buying a t-shirt and 2 plush toys, which was the World's Pikachu that I have on my desk, which I'm looking at, and then a Sitting Cutie Pikachu, which is also on my desk. Other than the Pokemon Center and other than the outdoor event, there was a what was there? There was a big trade hub, like in the food court. So if you wanted to if you wanted to trade cards with people, if you wanted to buy cards from people, you could buy. I think some people had like vintage packs, which were like a couple couple £100, maybe like £50, maybe $50 as well that you could buy from that vending area. What else? What else was there? I think during the final 2 days of the Pokemon World event, you could what's it called? You could enter a raffle. Sorry, my head was pretty itchy. You could, yeah, so you could enter a raffle on the final 2 days, I believe, where you could meet one of the main people behind Pokemon, which was Junichi Masuda. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I didn't get to meet Junichi Masuda. I didn't get to meet Junichi Masuda because I didn't know that you could, what's it called? I didn't know you could meet him, and it was only when the event was over that I was like, oh, I could have, what's it called? I could have tried my luck and won a raffle to meet him. I know a lot of the Pokemon content creators, they were able to meet Mr. Masuda. I know, what's it called? I know Steph of Anime was able to meet him. I'm gonna actually. There we go. I know Steph was able to meet him. I know, I think V was able to meet him. V and Glitch. I remember Glitch and V were able to meet him. But yeah, like, there's so much to do in a... There's so much to do in a Pokemon World event. Like, there's so many people you can meet if you... Okay, I'm gonna preference this. Because, like, I think it goes without saying anyway, but don't stalk people. Like, don't stalk any of the people that you want to meet. Because, again, being a wrestling fan, like, I've heard horror stories. I've heard horror stories where one of the wrestlers has been, one of the wrestlers who have been flanked by fans. Like, it's really creepy when, what's it called? It's really creepy when you're in the public eye and a fan or someone meets you and they go, yes, I was stalking your Twitter page and I was also stalking your Twitter page and I've been waiting outside in this general location for 4 hours. Like that's just really creepy. I'm always scared to say hi, so stalking is nowhere near anything. I was hesitant to say hello. I was hesitant to say hello to people. Yeah, I was hesitant to say hello to people, but like at the end of the day, you remember. At the end of the day, you remember that the people you watch are just normal people. Like the first person I met, and this was like so coincidental. Was it coincidental? Yeah, it was very coincidental because this is not 5-star. The first person I met at Pokemon World was the first person I met at Pokemon Worlds was Steph of Animate, and immediately when I realized who she was, immediately when I realized who Steph was, my mind's going blank. When I realized I saw Steph, I walked up, I said, "Hi, my username is Phoenix Nova on Twitch," and she was like, "Oh my god!" Like I'm running out of power. Like the fact that I introduced myself with my username first, instead of my actual legal name. Because I introduced myself with my username and not my legal name, like she recognized me off from the off. Like she recognized me from the off. The next two people I met after I met Steph, I met Glitch and V, who... That's it. I met Glitch and V, who I did the same thing to. I just walked up. Like, I just walked up to them and said, "Hi, you're Glitch and you're V from Twitter, from Twitch and YouTube." And they're like, "Oh, hi, I think I recognize your username," and what have you. And then I was able to get a picture. Yeah, like, I think Steph said it on her stream once, that if you ever meet her, or if you ever meet anyone that's from Twitch or YouTube, the best thing to do is to say your username first before you do anything else, so that they can find some association with you before, like, you continue. And then I believe after I met Glitch and V, I think the next person I met was Galactic Elliot and the 4th Gen Gamer, so Josh and Elliot. Like, hanging out with Josh and Elliot was really fun. Like, they're really, really chill people to hang around with. They're really chill people to hang around with, and what's it called? Like, if you know anything about Pokemon content creation and like the amount of effort that Josh put into his project, because for those of you who don't know, the 4th Gen Gamer / Josh, he used to have a series on his channel called Cutthroat Pokemon, which, Cutthroat Pokemon took a lot of effort and a lot of manpower to get up and running. And then I think following Cutthroat Pokemon, he did Speedrun Survivor, which Speedrun Survivor was also a big project, which he managed to almost complete until I think the people who were funding it cancelled it before the final few episodes could be aired. But the thing was, since Josh had all the assets and all the footage, he said, "I will release the final episode my way," and then he went back over and made a whole marathon of the Speedrun Survivor episodes, like all in one omnibus, basically. Like what's it called? What am I trying to say? I commend him for like the amount of effort he puts into like his projects. I don't think that was shiny, but we'll check in a second. Like the amount of time and effort it takes to not only think of a project like that and then act upon it. What am I saying? The fact that he was able to figure out how to do that. Yeah, it's not shiny. The fact that he was able to figure out like a project like that and then actually build it is like something. It's something that a lot of people and I myself want to do, but you always have that. You always have that self-doubt that you're gonna fail your. What's it called? You're gonna fail your attempt in doing it, if you get what I mean. And I don't know where my train of thought was going, but like, I don't know where my train of thought was going, but like, I really like his commitment to like his own projects and his own stuff. I don't know where my train of thought was going there, but like most people understand what I mean by that. Well, where was I going? So yeah, so after I met Josh, I think, no, wait, hold on. Before Josh, I met, before Josh and Elliot, I think I met Faye Marta, who is a very prolific voice actor. Faye Marta did, I believe she does the voice of Pyrrha from Fire Emblem, I believe. I need to double check because I forgot her line of work. Oh, that's really cool. Yes, okay, so I met, what's it called? I met Faye Marta, who does the voice of Aqua from Konosuba. Yukako from JoJo's. Someone from Fate, which I don't know how to pronounce. Kagami from something. I was right in saying that she did Petra from Fire Emblem. She also does Lulu from League of Legends, and she also voices Chandelure and Lapras from Pokemon. So like, meeting her was really cool. I didn't get to hang out with her as much because like she was very busy from what I remember. Like, she is a very busy person. What's the word? She's a very busy person, to be honest. I met two world champions during Pokemon Worlds. I met Sajin Park, who won the 2014 Pokemon Worlds, I believe. and Wolf Glick, who won the 2016. I think he won the 2016 Pokemon Worlds, which is really weird to have met like 2 world champions, and it was really weird meeting 2 world champions and being able to get a picture with them, because like it's weird in the sense that I didn't think they would be normal people, but like in the back of my mind I realized they are just normal people who have excelled in what's it called? They're normal people who have excelled in something, basically. Yeah, his name's Wolf Glick, but like I can see why people think his name is Wolf Glock, because the thing is about Wolfie is like he often either mispronounces names of Pokemon or his own name in his videos for comedic effect, or he just does it accidentally. Like what video did I watch of it? I think he was recapping one of his events, and he just randomly instead of calling Arcanine, he was like, yes, this is Arcanine and Gimmighoul. Some of the stuff Wolfie does won't. Some of the stuff that Wolfie does doesn't appeal to everyone. But like if you're a VGC player, or if you're very much invested in the Pokemon competitive meta, like his videos are probably one of the main things you look for. Like I don't remember when I started watching him, but like it was probably during my time like entering the Pokemon VGC, where I got very invested in trying to learn. So like I watch his videos. Aaron Zhang would be another person. To watch as well, and like Rosemary Kelly. Like the 3 of them are probably like your triangle of VGC. Where are we going now? You're going over there. Like aside from like the world champions I met. Put my headphones back on. I met Boo, Frosted Caribou, who is a Pokemon TCG commentator, and also she's a Smooth Rocker? She's a Pokemon TCG commentator and also a friend. I think she's a friend of one of the streamers that I watch. So like I got to interact with her and be like, yeah, I know I was one of the ex-moderators for X and Y person, etc. Like it was really fun meeting her, to be honest. There's another 5-star. She's also very, very tall. Like I didn't like in her videos. in her video, she's expressed that she's pretty tall, but I was like, this, what's it called? Like, you don't really know how tall someone is until you meet them in real life, and I'm sure there's some, but like, I'm sure there's someone that you would want to meet. I remember I was standing, I was looking down at the Pokemon Center, and I think standing next to me was Leonhardt, and the thing is, I'm not a big Leonhardt fan. Like, I used to watch his stuff, but then after like some stuff he did, I don't think that's shiny. After like some stuff he did, like there was a small level of resentment to him. So like I didn't really watch his stuff, but he was standing next to me, and I thought that was pretty cool. Other people that I met. Other people that I met during Pokemon World, I met Ace Trainer Liam. Like, yeah, I met Ace Trainer Liam and his wife. Like, I didn't know their content beforehand, but then after watching, what's it called? After meeting them, like their content is really cool. Because I think Liam is also a wrestling fan, so like that. Yeah, like Liam and Sophie are like really cool people, to be honest. And like Sophie's a cosplayer, so she was in. I think the day I met her, she was in a. Yeah, the day I met her, I think she was in a Misty cosplay. And then I think I saw on Twitter she was in a Iono cosplay, and like some other Pokemon characters as well. Like I met them, I met Chocolate Kieran as well. Like before I met Chocolate Kieran, I didn't know his content that well, but then what's it called? After meeting him and like watching a few things on his channel, like I really enjoy his content. I also met Ron, who is True Game 7. To be fair, I didn't interact with him that much, and I wish I had more. I wish I interacted with Ron more, because he's one of the prolific people in the Fakemon community. Like he does a lot of artwork and like fake Pokemon like discussions and like projects and stuff. I had a rant in one of Sophie's streams about my yeah, because I think what's it called? I think what am I trying to say? I think a lot of streamers, like, they also suffer from stuff like that, and I think streamers who had experience with that, they're not gonna, what's it called? A lot of streamers who even don't have experience with like autism or anxiety or what have you, they're gonna show everyone in their community compassion and like compassion and sympathy to them, because it's not what's it called? Like, yeah, like some people don't get what's it called? Some people don't get things that they don't understand, but like with that's not the one that I need. With being like a content creator and also being on a public pedestal, it's yeah, being on a public pedestal and like being a content creator, like you want to use your own platform to like you want to use your platform for a good thing rather than use your platform for negativity. Because like it's much easier to get people to like you than it is for people to hate you. There's also 5 stuff. Yeah, like what's it called? The best thing to do in those situations is to like yeah, I feel like both Ace Trainer Liam and also Sophie, they seem like really cool people and really considerate people as well. Like a lot of the things I see on their Twitter and on their Twitch streams, like they're both very cool people to like just to know outside of the Pokemon and streaming realm. Like even the people I follow, like they like even the people I follow, a lot of them are for everyone. There's not many bad apples that I will follow because I don't want my community exposed to like that kind of thing, honestly. I should catch this because this is a 5-star. Like at the end of the day, I want a community where everyone can be themselves, and no one has to fear other people judging them. Like the best kind of community and the best kind of environment is where everyone understands each other. Like sometimes my thought is getting away from me, but like most people understand that you want a community and you want a area where there's no judgment and you're not a what's it called? You're not in a environment where everyone's looking at you weirdly, if you get what I mean. I mean, you can in theory, yes, you can be a dick to me. Yeah, in theory, you can be a dick to me, but like, again, what am I trying to say? You can be a dick to me, but like, obviously, like, know where the limit is, basically, with the streamer. Because like, different streamers have different thresholds for when the banter gets like. Like different streamers have different tolerances of when the banter gets too much or what have you. Yeah, like every single streamer that I watch or that I follow, like their main concern is for their community to be full of good. Their community is full of good people, and if a person comes into their stream that doesn't pass the vibe check, it's like it's very easy for them to say that you're not allowed to be in here. I don't worry. Yeah, no, there was someone in Sam's stream who, if I remember correctly, it was either that they're being super hostile towards like another person, or yeah, like everyone memes in the stream and like what have you. And I think if Rai is what's it called? If Rai was here, who's normally like here, even though it's like super late his time, like Rai will always meme in my streams and also in Discord. Like I will understand his. What's it called? I will understand his jokes and whatnot. Okay. But yeah, there was like someone in his stream that was like being very aggressive towards another person in stream, and I think because I'm one of his moderators, I was like, there's either. What's it called? There's either gonna be a time where the person A stops, or I have to step in and be like, I'm gonna time you out for 24 hours, and then if you want to come back, you can come back. I'm good. Even when I was the moderator to Ali. I wonder if I can shout. Oh, yeah, when I was a moderator for Ali, like there would be times where someone comes in that was like very abrasive to her, and because what's it called? Because I guess it's the stigma. Because of the stigma that she was a female content creator on Twitch, like she got more people directing stuff at her than if she was a male streamer. I also did not find a shiny. Yeah, like when you have like regulars in your stream, you can like you know their mannerisms and the way they'll type in chat, basically. Like if it's someone new who comes in out of nowhere. Ooh, I just bumped it in my mouth. Like if they're a new person who comes into your stream or even into your Discord, and like they start going wild for no reason, like then like you start questioning what their intentions is. That's not the right button. That's the right button. And hopefully that did not reset anything. Okay, we'll try again. Like I think even when I'm in Ali's Discord, I think like one of her rules is not to self-advertise unless it's in a dedicated channel. That's not one. And like I'm always apologetic because like I'll reference that what's it called? I'll be referencing that I stream, but she said, but like she always says that's completely fine. Like don't. What's it called? She'll say that's completely fine because like she says that's completely fine because you're talking about streaming, so you can pull that topic into the conversation. But if I was actively like entering someone's stream or someone's Discord channel and saying, it's the notion of if you actively go into someone else's stream or someone else's Discord server and you start putting up posters being like, hey, come to my stream over this person because X and Y. Yeah, it like the best way I can say it is like it's the same way that Steph says it in her stream, where I'm just gonna headlong rush. It's where you go into someone's birthday party and you say, hi, I know it's your birthday, but it's also my birthday and my party is better. Everyone that you invited should leave and join my party. It's like it's on the same level as that, or what's it called? Like when you have a team. Yeah, it's like when you have a team and you already have an established captain, but you enter and you say, hi, I'm the captain now. This is my team. Someone did that in one of the streams, was told to stop and he did. And he started throwing insults at the streamer's mother. Yeah, like, what's it called? You have people who understand that they accidentally did it wrong. Like, I'm always conscious that I might be stepping on toes when I say certain things. I'm always conscious that I'm stepping on toes when I say something, so I'm always the first to say sorry that I said that, because I feel like I'm what's it called? I feel like I'm stepping on people's toes even when I'm not. Yeah, like, what's it called? You don't steal someone else's spotlight, is what I'm getting from that. Like, the spotlight is already pointed at someone, pointed at an existing person. Like, you don't take it away from them, is what I'm saying. Like, the spotlight's already on them. Like, you don't hijack it for your own selfish needs. I just saw something on Discord. Someone made Michael Jackson in Street Fighter 6. You have his according to this post, you have his attire from the music video Bad and also Smooth Criminal. So that's just wild. Like, you can play as what's his name? You can play as Michael Jackson in Street Fighter 6. That's wild to me. But yeah, we still have not found the shiny. I think it's easier to go from Laventia north and then head on over. Yeah, like sometimes people are just random and they'll give you information that you didn't really ask for. It's like, what's it called? It's like those people who... I'm trying to think of a example, but I don't think I can think of one off the top of my head. Oh, that was the bag on. I thought that was a Gimmighoul, and I could have collected it. Because, what's it called? I forgot that... I forgot that in order for me to get the Shiny Gimmighoul into a Shiny Gholdengo, I will need to fight... I will need to fight all of the Gimmighouls and collect enough coins again. Which... that's one of the things... That's not right. That's one of the things I'm not fond of in Pokemon. It's a random collecting... it's a random collecting aspect of the Pokemon. Of certain Pokemon, that is. Because in... what's it called? In Sword and Shield... No, not in Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield didn't have one. There wasn't a Pokemon that you needed to collect stuff for. But in... Wait, you can just find Dragon... I had no idea you could find Dragonite just randomly roaming. Oh, well. Like in Sun and Moon, that was the game. In Sun and Moon, you had like two different collectathons. You had the... What's it called? You had the collectathon for the... Oh, what was it? The stickers, what were they called? There were the something stickers, the island stickers, I believe. Like there was the island stickers that you needed to collect for the totem stickers, sorry. The totem stickers that you needed to collect for the totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon. And then Ultra Sun and Moon you needed to collect the what's it called? The Zygarde cores and like Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells. Like that part I didn't enjoy. But I didn't enjoy that because it's super tedious, and sometimes the what's it called? Sometimes the cores and sometimes the cells are like in really random places that you can't access. Like if in Generation 10 Pokemon has another Pokemon akin to Gimmighoul where you have to collect stuff, it's gonna be annoying, but like as long as it somehow sticks with the regional theme, that would be fine. Like to be fair, I don't understand how Gimmighoul fits the regional theme of Spain, but like it's fine anyway. Like it's fine anyway because like it's a cool Pokemon, and I don't think there would have been any other location or any other region which would make sense for Gimmighoul to appear in. And Dragonite. I might be wrong. There might be like a different region that Gimmighoul and Gholdengo would have been like really good to see. Also, fun fact, I've not done any of the rematches that you can do in Scarlet and Violet, because you're able to fight the Team Star people again, but what's it called? It's not part of your. It's not part of the to-do list that you need to have. That you need to fight them again. But like I might do that. I'm not sure. I also don't think this is shiny, but we'll see. Here's for headlong. Also, there's one thing I just realized there's one thing the DLC didn't address at all, and that is one, walking weight, and two, iron leaves. Because what's it called? In theory, we should have four. Is it 4 or 3 more? We should have 3 more past paradoxes and 3 more future paradoxes to fill out the trios that they come from respectively. Because in theory we should have a future paradox for Terrakion and Cobra Lion, and also maybe Keldeo. And then for walking weight we should have one for Entei, one for Raikou, and one for, I think, maybe Ho-Ho, but I'm not sure they want to give us a paradox form for Ho-Ho. So it might just be Entei and Raikou that get a past paradox form. Like it'll be cool if we get a past paradox of Ho-Ho, but at the same time I don't know what they would do as a past paradox form for Ho-Ho. Like a future paradox form for Terrakion, Cobra Lion and Keldeo would be kind of cool. Then again, we have no idea what the typing would be if we gave them future paradox forms anyway. I don't remember if this was a 5-star, but we'll catch it just in case, because I completely forgot if this was 5-star or not. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, let's see if this is shiny. It is not. So I just saw something on Twitter that might be true, but I don't know if the implications for it are there. So in what's it called? In DLC 2, Yeah, in DLC 2 you have the terrarium in the what's it called? You have the terrarium in the in Blueberry Academy. From what I saw on Twitter, the theory that I just saw is that each of the locations is actually a different region. So the what's it called? The beach area of the terrarium is Alola. You have a area which would be Hisui. You have an area that is Galar as well. So if that's the case, then in theory we would have a new way of evolving our Pokemon without having to transfer it backwards into the older game. Which, to be fair, I would like that, but I would have liked the ability to get those regional forms earlier than DLC 2. Mainly because we're still trapped in the fact that if you want a Ursaluna, you can only get from Pokemon Home or Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you want a Alolan Raichu, you can only get it from Sun and Moon. And if you want a Galarian, if you want a Galarian, if you want a Galarian Ponyta, you can only get it from Sword and Shield, which I guess I understand, like, why they want to force you to like use your older games for why they want to force you to use your older games to get the Pokemon. But at the same time, I'm not sure everyone has access to the older games. That's my only like gripe with that. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, no, there's one here. Actually, let's go to this one and then let's loop around until we get to that one. Alright. Where am I going? Give me the Gimmighoul. Hey, I got 30. Okay, let's see. This is not 5 stars. We are hoping to get a 5-star. We're hoping to get 5 stars, and then once we get 5 stars, we can get what's it called? We can get the shiny, hopefully, maybe. Headlong Rush. course I don't need to catch that one because it's not the right one. Okay, let's keep going. So we need to go to the ghost one. What? Okay, it's all the way on the other side. I'm almost there. No problem, Silver. See you next time. I don't know when next time will be, but it'll be sometime. Sometime. I just ran into a swallow. No problem, Silver. Get some sleep. Oh, what's that? Why is there a lemonade like out? Again, I forgot Dragonite can just randomly spawn here. This would be a great place to shiny hunt it. And we will go up and we will see if this is 5 stars or not. It probably isn't. It is! Oof. Will this one be a shiny or will it be a dud? Ah, right, that makes sense. It's normal. It's a belly drum. I'm gonna hit Bling. Okay, now we can hit with Headlong Rush. Go, Headlong Rush. Nice. I think this is normal, this doesn't look like a shiny. I'm on 169 Pokeballs. Nice. So let's check if this is shiny. It is not. It is not. At some point we'll find our own shiny Gimmighoul. But apparently not today. Let's head here. Head here and then we'll head over. Let's actually sell everything that we got from... That's not what I wanted. How much money can we make from this? Eh. Decent. Decent amount of money. Okay, let's head on over. I don't know why I didn't climb that, but it works, it's fine. And Mankey. Yes, Park for a pre-evolution. Ah, it's not 5-star. Remember to stay hydrated. Was that English? Remember to stay hydrated. So remember to hydrate. One of the two. Because if you don't hydrate, you'll dehydrate. Should be able to take that with a headlong rush. I was wrong. Headlong rush to take it out. Yep, there we go. Where do you take that but it's still dead? I don't need to catch this because it's not... It's not a 4-star. I mean, not a 5-star. Also, I get a lot of berries from this. Okay, let's head to the next one. Okay, let's see what we can do. We get a lot of berries from this because I don't know why berries is one of the rewards that you get from the raid, but I think I got actually hang on, let me check my bag. Yeah, we have 750 of these, and we have 375 plum berries and 213 citrus berries. Which means if any of my Pokemon needs to hold a citrus berry in any VGC circumstance or just generic circumstances, I have like a whole orchard. I have like a whole orchard. Oh dear God, what the hell is this? I just saw on Twitter, apparently Xbox is releasing a Barbie console. Like it's yeah, it's a series S or a series X, but it's Barbie themed. It's yeah. I don't know what to think of this. You also get apparently 5 different like skins for your controller. You have a zebra one, some weird black and white one, a pure pink one, and then a rainbow one. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say about that, but that's a thing apparently. There is indeed something. Also, I'm about to die. Hopefully Headlong Rush can be taken out. Well, I died. So I'm just going to use Fling and it should be good. Yeah, we can kill it. It didn't kill. Okay. Okay, now it's dead. That still looks like it's normal. I don't think that's shiny. Oh well, we'll see. I'm now all alone. I'm all alone. here, and then we have to reset. Have to reset for the next rotation. Also 5 stars, so there is a possibility. There is a possibility that we can get a shiny. It's a low chance because I've done this for 5 days now. 5 days. Done it on the weekends off stream, and then I've done it today and Thursday and Friday. And I still haven't found the shiny yet. Still have not found the shiny yet. We have one shiny, but I was thanks to a streamer that I watch, so it's not in my realm of thinking. That's not technically mine because it's someone else's raid that I was able to join. So if I'm able to find my own one, then you know, we're gonna host R1 if we can. I should be able to take it out, no problem. There's one thing I need to do with one of my Pokemon for VGC, and that I think I need to PP up all of its moves, but other than that I don't think I need to do anything else. I'm very much ready for Regulation D, but I don't think my team is the best that it can be. It's the thing. What's it called? The thing with Regulation D is like it's still in it's still in its early infancy, so there's not a lot of data, and there's not a lot of data that we can pluck. And use for information. What I do know is I'm gonna have to be very careful dealing with Ursaluna, because Ursaluna I think is one of the few Pokemon that is going to be on almost every single team. Almost every single team for Regulation D. Okay, let's check if these are shiny or not. No, they're not. Okay, let's do a Poke Portal one. see if we can find a shiny on the Poke Portal. Okay, try and join this one then. We're in. We're in. Probably not going to be shiny, but who knows. Who knows, it might be, it could be. That doesn't look shiny. Some belly drum. You guys aren't letting me cook. Why are these people not letting the bear cook? Let the bear cook. The bear knows where the lamb sauce is. Damn it, it didn't kill it in one shot. The bear knows where the lamb sauce is. Let the bear commit to the lamb sauce. I mean, it's dead. We're gonna catch it. I don't know if catching these or battling the ones from battling the ones from the Poke Portal like count as a reset or anything, but like we're gonna continue doing it because we can. Because we can. Anyway, we get some good items from it, so it's like it's not bad. Okay, let's fly back to Los Platos. Oh, right here. Finally, you're here. It was it was very lonely Just talking to myself. But yeah, we are... I did the wrong thing. We are still trying to find the elusive Shiny Gimmighoul. There we go. That did nothing. Okay. I mean, we have one. We have one. But we need another one in order to complete the living dex for it. There we go. And then the other thing is I need to hunt down all of the coins. You shouldn't have just woke up. No sleep. Degen mode. No sleep. Anyway, I was... What's it called? I was debating playing Sword and Shield or... what's it called? Or doing the Pokemon TCG. I could have played Shiny Cardboard. But I chose to try and find this instead. I wanted to play Shiny Cardboard because I saw Sagen Park post his deck, which was like it's very similar to the electric deck I have on Pokemon. That looks lighter, but I don't know if that is lighter or if I'm just going crazy. But yeah, Sagen Park posted his deck list, and it is very reminiscent of the deck that I have on Pokemon TCG Live. This one looks lighter. Like, can anyone tell if it's lighter or if I'm just going crazy? Because I think I'm going crazy. Anyway, I'm going to Drain Punch it and find out. Because I think it's normal. But if it's shiny, then like I found it. But right, there could have been there also could have been a chance that I played Persona. To be fair, I could actually play Persona on stream. But the other thing is, I've already completed Persona on my own. Okay, this is not gonna kill it, apparently. I need to swap. I need to swap into thingamajigger. Headlong Rush. Hopefully Headlong Rush can take that. It cannot. Okay. You know what, we'll Headlong Rush again. Almost. We're slowly chipping it down. I could Terabyte, like there's no point. There's no point in us terroring. No, that looks normal, it's not. I thought it was shiny because it looked a whole lot lighter in the intro. But it's not. It's the same shade of silver. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, I forgot I had like a whole bundle. You are getting released. You can stay. 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 Okay, I can at least put those into Pokemon Home, and then I can trade them off, and then I can get nothing. I can get nothing for them. It's always light grey and not dark. Yeah. That's what I figured. Like because when it appears in the intro, it looks lighter than it should be. Could this be the shiny? Or will I be... That's not the right one. Or will I... Yeah, or will I be depressed? More so than I am. That's not shiny. There is no way. There is no way this is shiny. I don't know what accent this is, but there is no way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to now from full. It's not very effective, but it will do a lot of damage. And by a lot of damage, I mean not really. Come on. Come on. Do it. I'm gonna fling my flame orb at it. I was going to terror it, then I remembered it's flying, so it wouldn't have done anything. Okay, I should have used the better Pokemon, but like, this is fine. It's fine. Damn, I haven't had this much trouble with a random raid in a long time. Mainly because at this point I would have killed it by now. Okay, finally it's dead. It's not dead? What? Yeah, it's still silver. Again, don't think it's shiny, but don't think it's shiny, but you know, maybe it's not. Ah! Ah! Okay, let's go. Let's go to this one. Whee! Flying. I hate these birds. I hate them so much. I hate Squawkabilly so much. I should grab some water. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back, and the good thing is you couldn't see me be stupid and not mute my mic. soon the shiny will come at some point. I don't know when. But soon. I hope. So I don't need to catch this one because it's not 5 stars. Okay. Also I didn't find water but I found soda, so I have soda. There we go. I have soda, so everyone enjoys soda. Okay, let's see where we need to go. Let's go here. Oh yeah, I still need to bow the people in the route. But I literally can't be asked to bow them. I know some people who don't like soda, but like I can't understand why. Sometimes those people are like very health conscious, and sometimes those people are very health conscious, and like I don't blame them because like there is a lot of sugar in soda, but I don't care. It at least hydrates me somewhat. I mean, you can mix alcohol in it. I'm not gonna, because I'm not an alcohol drinker. But you can mix it in there. Or like apple. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is also not shiny apparently. Nope. Hi Samir. We have no shinies whatsoever. Okay, actually, correction. We have no shinies of our... We have no shiny raids of our own. We were able to get one shiny Gimmighoul. We were able to get one shiny Gimmighoul thanks to a streamer that I watch. So we have one, but we still need to find another. So at the moment we're trying to find shiny number 2. And as anyone knows, you do not want to be a number 2. You always want to be number 1 or number 3. Yes. Well, technically I'm looking for the shiny for Pokemon Home. And I'll be honest, my Pokemon Home dex is not complete to the... I died. Yeah, my Pokemon Home deck is not complete in any way, shape or form. I might actually show it quickly, just so people can see my Pokemon Home. Because the thing is, I don't have what's it called? I don't have access to Legends Arceus, so all of the Legends Arceus Pokemon are just like empty. Let me catch that. The only Legends Arceus Pokemon I have at the moment are Hisuian Zoroark, Hisuian Arcanine, which technically their form changes are not native Hisuianmon. Like no Hisuianmon for me. The only native Hisuianmons I have are Cleavor and Ursaluna. And then I think every other Hisuianmon that's native to that region I do not have. So you know, it's gonna be hard. Because that also means I have to maybe trade a lot of my spare Pokemon from GTS. But the thing is with the GTS, you have a lot of people saying, "Hi, I will give you this Gimmighoul that is shiny." What the hell happened there? I will give you this shiny Gimmighoul if you give me a Miraidon. And fun fact, I only have one Miraidon that I got from trading someone a spare wait, no, other way around. I have one Koraidon because I traded someone my spare Miraidon. Thank God for multiple profiles that I could trade someone my other Miraidon. If it wasn't for multiple profiles, I wouldn't have had access to another Cubfu. Because I actually need one of the Cubfus for BGC. This is... I don't know if that shiny is. I can't tell. I don't think it is. But we're gonna catch it and we're gonna see. But yeah, I don't have access to the Hisuianmon. Yeah, it's because what's it called? It's the like the transport system energy thing for Pokemon Home. Not Pokemon Home, Pokemon Go. Like to be fair, if there wasn't a limit, people would just chuck everything into Pokemon Home. But like, I feel like it's the range, like the range for like a shiny Pokemon should be relative. So like it's almost the same for each shiny. Therefore you can like transfer most, if not all, of your shinies into Pokemon Home, but at the same time I'm not. But then again, at the same time, like you might want some of your shinies still in Pokemon Go. I don't know where my train of thought is going for that. Where are we going? We'll go over here. Also, I don't think you guys were here when I expressed it. Oh, why didn't update? Yeah, you guys weren't here when I expressed it, but I saw Pokemon Cast tweet something on Twitter where I think he believes that in the second DLC, with the terrarium, where am I going with it? Yeah, the second DLC with the terrarium with the different biomes, it is not only a different biome, but it's a different region. So, for example, there's a tropical region. Damn it. There's a tropical region which he believes is going to be Alola. Then there will be a location for Galar, a location for Hisuian Mons, and then one final area which would just be Paldea, which I like the concept, but I don't know if Pokemon would do that. Because if Pokemon does that, then we can evolve our Pokemon into the regional form. We can evolve them into their regional forms in DLC 2, which would be kind of nice. But I feel like Pokemon might still want us to use the older game and transfer it over. Like, I don't think they... Because I don't think they will abolish the older games in favor of the new games. If you get what I mean, like they don't want to just focus on the current game. They want you to use the older games to achieve something in the newer game. Not gonna catch that. But like it's a good, what's it called? It's a good idea, because I think in Pokemon Sun and Moon, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, the only way you were able to get normal Raichu was doing the Ultra Wormhole. I mean, yeah, true. Pokemon does enjoy the fact that they want everyone to have all of their games at in their lineup. Which, I mean, it makes sense from a company perspective. I might try and sell some of my stuff. It makes sense, but like at the same time, it would be fun if they did that, where you can go into the large terrarium and where you can go into the large terrarium and grab regional Pokemon. Because what's it called? Because in the trailer for Indigo Disc, you see. In the trailer for Indigo Disc, you see Alolan thingamajigger. Alolan how did that get me? You see Alolan Executor as one of the Pokemon just chilling in the... Really? Like, you see Alolan Executor just chilling in the terrarium. So like it is possible that those regions... Dang it. It could be possible that those regions are... Not those regions. Those those areas in the terrarium are different regions, to be fair. But then my question is, if the place in the second DLC is, yeah, if the place in the second DLC is split up into different regions, does that mean we can also get Hisuiemons from DLC 2? Because they confirmed that, because like at the moment they have all of the Hisuiemons accessible from Pokemon Home. So I'm not sure if they want to let you capture. I'm not sure if they want you to capture any of the Hisuiemons outside of Legends Arceus and implant them into DLC 2. Also, the other thing the Pokemon Company hasn't addressed is if we're getting a Paradox form for Cobalion, Terrakion, Keldeo, Raikou, Entei, or Ho-Ho. Because we already have Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. So in theory, we should have 2 more to fill out the trio, and then the trio master. Unless the drawing in the Violet and Scarlet book is correct, and we are gonna combine all 3 of those Pokemon together into one entity. Which... I doubt we're gonna be able to combine all 3 of them into one Pokemon, kind of like Kyurem. But at the same time, it would be cool to see that we can combine them into one unifying form. Yeah, you'll have Iron Leaves, the Cobalion, I mean, you never know. You never know. Colress could come back in Scarlet and Violet and be like, "Hi, I can't go back to Unova because I'm a wanted fugitive." Because what's it called? Colress is in Sun and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon because he can't go back to Unova because he's still technically a criminal for trying to help Getsus. So I feel like he'll just like roam around different regions. Okay, that should be done. We're gonna catch this. I don't think this is shiny, but we will check. Also, I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but there's gonna be a pink, what's it called, a pink Barbie Xbox that's being released to coincide with the Barbie movie. International police in a yeah. I'm not sure if it's the international police or if it's just that Colruyt is way too smart for them. Because you got to remember, Colruyt was the guy who came up with not only... Can I collect these? He came up with not only the DNA splicer, but also the lunarizer, the lunar and Necrozma fusion device, the Solgaleo and Necrozma fusion device, and also the Colruyt machine. So there is an argument that he is just way too smart for the Pokemon police. Anyway, we're gonna see if this one's shiny. But also, he might have been the person who fitted the cannon onto Genesect. And you know what? I kind of want Genesect back in this game. Genesect was cool, and I never got to use Genesect in like any other game. I never got to use Genesect in any other game since its initial release in Generation 5. And even back then in Generation 5, I never got it because I got Generation 5 way after the event was finished. So the only time I actually got to use it was, I think, Generation 7, which was Sun and Moon. Because I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I used it once. I used it once or twice, and then I put it back into my box. Like I never used it in any other capacity than like for free play. Okay, so we're going to keep Drain Punching. Actually, I don't know why we're Drain Punching when we could hit Headlong Rush. Okay, we might as well hit Headlong Rush. Why not? It's almost dead. Well, I'm dead. Alright, let's catch it, and I don't think that's shiny. At some stage I'll find one. I mean, yeah, you can hack, you can legally obtain the Pokemon Shifty Eyes. But like I remember there was a distribution for a shiny thingy, a shiny Genesect, but I don't remember what it was to coincide with. I think it was with to coincide with the Genesect Mewtwo movie, but I don't remember what it's called. Because I remember there's a red Genesect in that movie, and then for some reason Mewtwo didn't recognize Ash, even though Ash has met Mewtwo, and he also got turned into stone. So you know, the canon of Pokemon movies are weird. Headlong Rush. Cool, and it's dead. Also, it's currently like 20, yeah, it's 22 degrees here in the UK, which I don't know what it equates to in... Holy crap, is that AJ? What in the world? What in the world is going on here? Hey, gamble, 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 gamble. Did you bet all on black? Okay, I need what? Okay, I need context. How did you win? How did you win a grilled cheese? Cause that confused me. How did you win a grilled cheese? Because now I'm either picturing... for some reason there's a claw machine on the boat you're on. Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say that there was a claw machine, and you somehow played the claw machine to get a free grilled cheese. Like obviously the grilled cheese isn't cooked inside of the claw machine. Like you get like a pre-packaged sandwich that you have to cook yourself. But like I thought there was a claw machine that you can play to get that. The casino did okay. You get free sandwiches and a drink. Was it all black? Like the whole roulette table was black? Okay, I don't have to catch it. Oh, okay. You can. Wait, was it rigged? Were you like the infamous Goro Akechi from Persona 5 and the subsequent Persona 5 Royal? But will not be appearing in any subsequent game after Persona 5 Royal because of reasons. I don't think that was finished, but I crumpled it. Oh wow. Now this headset is eating my hair. You know, there's one small gripe I have with like the what's it called? With the Persona games that succeed Persona 5 Royal. And that is one of the best girls, Sumire, is not in any subsequent Persona game. Like after Persona 5 Royal, she does not appear in any of the other games. You see nothing. Okay, technically I didn't time travel. All I did was check the time, and then magically it reset everything. So in theory, I didn't cheat. All I did was check my time. See, you can play it back. I didn't manipulate anything. I just checked it. You're not getting your snom back. This is mine. Speaking of which, I remember posting about the what's it called? I remember posting about the person who came into my stream on Friday, I think. Hey, Anime Hero! Everyone's here! It's like Super Smash Brothers. This is a canon event, okay? AJ, remember this. This is a canon event. But yeah, there was... Happy Monday! But yeah, there was a viewer who came into stream on Friday, and I think the first message they made was hi, and then the subsequent message after hi hello was I also have a shiny Gimmighoul, would you like to trade it? To which I was like, no, I would rather like to find my own one or find a raid that has one. And then I think, I have to picture it in one of the Discord channels. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What did the person say? Ah, yes. They said, do you also have a Galarian? They didn't spell Galarian right. They spelled Glarian. Do you have a Glarian Articuno? And yeah, I got a shiny Glarian Zapdos, and I don't like it. So they were very adamant in giving me some shiny Pokemon, which yeah, I could have taken it, but at the same time I was like, there is a good chance these are hacked, and the person's gonna come back 2 seconds later and be like, sorry, I really want my shiny Pokemon back. I didn't mean to trade it with you. So, so yeah, I was like, I don't think I want to take your shinies at all. And like after that, I referenced Ali's whole whole debacle where someone wanted to give her a shiny, and then 2 seconds later was like, oh wait, hold on, I actually need that. I don't know why I traded it to you, but I need that. So yeah, yeah, that unfortunately happened. Wait, I forgot, did Ali actually trade it back? Because I forgot that part of the story. Because I don't remember if Ali said, this is mine, I'm not giving it back. Or if she was like, okay, fine, I will trade you this thing, but going forward, I'm never trading with anyone again. Unless it's a... what's it called? Unless it's a moderator or someone that she trusts. Because I think I've traded her some of my Pokemon that I just didn't need. Because I think she needed the oh, she traded it back. Okay. But I feel like at that point when you have the Pokemon, because the person said it's free and it's the streamers. But the thing is, there's no refund. Once you trade it to me, there's no refund. I don't care if you I don't care if you have a receipt, there is no refund. All sales are final. Oh, please don't say it glitched. I think, oh, okay. I think this raid got, I think this raid got glitched. Well, we're gonna reset that. Yeah, my rule is once they agree to the trade, it's mine. If they want it back without a good reason or bait me, then yeah. Like that's basically it. Like it's like, what's it called? It's like in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, when the presenter asks you the question, is that your final answer? They have given you one chance to say. They have given you one chance to say, I want to take it back and change. But if you are, what the hell happened there? But if you're like 100% certain that you want to trade it, there's no takebacks. I at least saved, which is a good thing. Because I don't think this re-rolls the shininess of the Pokemon. I don't remember. But yeah, we are still trying to find a... what's it called? We are still trying to find a shiny... Shiny Gimmighoul. Okay, we have one Shiny Gimmighoul for our living deck, but we also need another one, just in case. Because we need another one for the Gimmighoul. I mean Golden Go. But I forgot the fact that I'm gonna need to hunt down all of those coins. So that's gonna be another ordeal. Okay, let's keep drain punching. Right, there's totally no bugs. It's an added feature to the game. Pokemon clipping through the wall, added feature. Invisible bite, added feature. The game crashing because of a random event, added feature. Random smaller Gimmighoul in your raid, added feature. Some things in life you can't hack. For everything else, just Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let's go for Headlong Rush, and we should see... I thought I would take it out, but it is not being taken out. We're gonna Headlong Rush again. Headlong Rush again, and it should take it out with the poison damage. I was wrong. I was very wrong by that. I can Drain Punch, we can kill it this way. Also, I was saying how in the game I haven't... I was saying in the game I haven't re-battled any of the Team Star people. Because I remember after the credits roll and after you do the Academy Ace tournament, you can re-battle the Team Star people. But I haven't done that, and I keep forgetting that is a thing that you can do once per day. But honestly, I think the only Team Star member that I would want to re-battle is maybe Mela, or is the Fire one, maybe Atticus, and the Dark one, which I forgot the name of. Everyone knows the Dark Team Star member. I just completely blanked on his name. Giacomo, there we go. Giacomo is his name. Because I think out of the Team Star bosses, I think Atticus gave me the most difficulty, because I didn't have a counter to poison at that point in time. I don't even remember what my team was, but I had a difficulty with him. The what's it called? The fighting, damn it. Damn it, Capture Kid. Let's run it. The only other one was the fighting Team Star member. Because, like, the fighting Team Star member is meant to be the hardest, what's it called? She's meant to be the hardest boss in what's it called? In the order, in the hierarchy. Is it hierarchy? In the order, basically. In order. In order, she's like the hardest one. Like, she gave me trouble, I think. It's been fun. She gave me trouble, I think. Grisha of the Ice Gym gave me a little bit of trouble. Who else gave me a lot of trouble? I think those were the only gym leaders and Team Star members that gave me trouble. Like, everyone else I kind of breezed through. Yeah, everyone else I kind of breezed through because I chose, what's it called? I chose Flacoco, which I think in this game Flacoco's the intermediate Pokemon. Because if you choose Masquerada, I think depending on the path you go in, Masquerada is the hard mode, and no, is it? There could be a chance that Quaxley was actually the hard mode for this game. It might have been Quaxley, Sprigatito, and then Flacoco in terms of difficulty. Because normally the games have a... Normally the starters represent how hard the game will be. But I think, because I think in Scarlet and Violet, because you can choose who you're going up against next, even though there's a defined list that you should be following. I'm not sure if there was an actual easy mode Pokemon, intermediate Pokemon, and hard mode Pokemon. This was not... Okay, this was not a shiny one, unfortunately. At some point we will find the shiny. At some point. No, that's all of them completed. So I need to reset again. Hope. There we go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go to the raid. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, that was right. I was going to show off the team that I'm using for. Hopefully, I'll be using for Regulation D, which is. I'm gonna get rid of you because you don't have that good of stats. Look at how many Gimmighoul's I have. All from this raid, and then I have some Hisuian Zoroarks and Froakies and Rowlets, some Finizons and some Froakies and some Cyndaquils, Hisuian Growlithe, more owls, and and a Vivillon for some reason. What I want. You know what? I might release these. I should actually log into my Pokemon Home and then. Yeah, let's log into Pokemon Home quickly and then move all of these Gimmighoul's over. That way I have more space. I'm gonna run out of space in my Pokemon Home again. So before my idea was to catalog everything that I can. Well, not catalog everything, but what's the word? I wanted to save every single Pokemon and have 3 versions of every single Pokemon. But now I realized that was kind of stupid, and so I am currently. So now I'm currently just only gonna catch 1. I'm trying to catch 1 of every Pokemon and then move them into Pokemon Home. I don't know why I did it that way when I could have done it the other way. There we go. Cool, now I got more room and we will do 1 more rotation and then we might call it. We might call it for today. Very evil Houghton. Okay, back to Pokemon Violet. If only I could find a shiny. If only. If only I could find the shiny. I mean, this is where I would put the shiny. If I had one. So this is not the shiny one because it's a 4-star. This is not a shiny because it's a 4-star one and not a 5-star. We need 5 stars. If the game if the game gave us either A, increased odds, or made it so that every single raid had a possibility of being shiny, that would have been fine. But there isn't. I should have just used... I don't know why it keeps defaulting to Drain Punch. Keep defaulting to Drain Punch when Headlong Rush is actually a lot better. Headlong Rush! Cool. I am not going to catch it because it's not a 5-star. Also, if I'm correct, I think Headlong Rush was the signature move of Ursaluna before this generation, because now what's his name? Great Tusk can get Headlong Rush, and it makes it even more dangerous. I feel like the only Pokemon I want to try and use for VGC other than Ursaluna is maybe Basculegion. Because Basculegion gets 3 incredible abilities and also gets access to Wave Crash. I forgot if this was a 5-star or not. I don't think this is a 5-star, so you know we're not gonna catch it. If it is a 5-star, we can reset and then like just redo it. Drain Punch again, and that should seal the deal. We're not going to catch it. Okay, let's head to the next one and hope it's a shiny. If it's a shiny, that would be great. If it's not, maybe we'll do this tomorrow as well. Maybe. Because I have a I have a feeling it's not going to be a shiny, and I also might want to play some other game, but I don't know. But if we do play another game, I'll probably think about what game I want to play. Let's see if this is a shiny. He opens his eyes and he sees... That's a normal one, I believe. Like, again, can't tell. That's the wrong button. That looks normal. Screen punch. Good, take it. Damn. I thought it would take it out because it's an ice type now, but it doesn't. I was deceived. I was played like a fiddle. But then again, fiddles are really hard to play, so I played more like a recorder. Recorders are very easy to play. Okay, let's just use Head-On Rush. Defense spell, special defense spell. Good thing I did that before my stats got reset. Okay, we should, in theory, just Drain Punch and it should die. Well, almost. We're just playing to kill it. It needs to be... The Gimmighoul needs to be white. Like, all white. Because if it's silver, it's still normal. If it's pure white, then it's shiny. I envy the people who got their shinies like really, really early. Because now I have to slave away and trying to find it. Is it shiny? No. No, it's not. Okay, this one? And then I think this... Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. The random people... Like, some of them are okay. Some of them are, like, really terrible. It really depends on... What's it called? It depends on what they bring. Most of the time they bring like stuff that aren't useful. Like people bringing a typing that is weak to the base type Pokemon. Like how the raid is a fire type, but the base Pokemon is a water type. So you bring a rock type to try and counter it, but forget that the water type base form has Hydro Pump. It's Gimmighoul! Gimme. I think that's its anime cry. It just says gimme, but I don't think it's appeared in the anime yet. I kind of want to see Gimmighoul in the anime. Because like, it would be a really cool Pokemon to like see animated in the anime. Not only that, but seeing the new protagonist like fight it would be fun. Like you could introduce a character that is just going around the region trying to find Gimmighoul coins, and like he meets up with he meets up with the protagonist like every so often and just goes, yeah, have you found any of these Gimmighoul coins? Because I need them to evolve my Gimmighoul. That would be a better idea. It's just a roaming Gimmighoul that stalks the protagonist. Oh, actually no, even better. It's a roaming Gimmighoul that stalks the protagonist, but like, what's it called? But it's hidden in one of the frames of the anime. So like in every episode, it will be in a different frame, and it would be like a good, what's it called? It'll be a good marketing opportunity because like the Pokemon Japanese Twitter account can be like, did you find a Gimmighoul in today's episode? And like they'll circle the location it will be in. That would be cool. And then like after X amount of episodes, they'll be like, also we are giving away a Gimmighoul or a Golden Go. But you have to watch our broadcast in order to get the code for it. Ooh, it's an electric one. Like that would be cool if they did that. Like a lot of the newer Pokemon, I don't think they can have like dedicated episodes for, unfortunately. Cause at some point they're gonna need to do could be it. At some point they need to do the Paradox Mons, and I'm not sure how they're gonna write them into the narrative. He's not coming back, right? You can never make Porygon come back. He's in anime prison with the other seizure episodes, which I don't know if there's on any other like episodes that call any other episodes of anime that cause seizures. He's never coming back, right? He shall forever be trapped fancy in his prison. But yeah, like the what's it called? The paradox ones, I'm not sure how they're gonna write into the narrative, because the thing is they need to somehow introduce. They will need to somehow introduce Sada and Chulo. But that also means they have to introduce Arvin, which at the moment they haven't introduced anyone apart from Nimona into the anime. So I'm not sure exactly how they'll put. I'm not exactly sure how they'll implant thingy Arvin and also Penny into the story. Like the best thing I can think of is Penny is. I think everyone will fight you on that ride. That Nimona is terrible. I think she was really good as a character in the game. I feel like the best way they can put Penny into the narrative of the anime is to have her be a friend of the female protagonist, and then, but then, I don't think they'll. I don't know if they want to include the whole Team Star thing with her. That's my only problem. But I want them. But I want them to. What's it called? I want them to include the Team Star bosses in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, but Barry wasn't. What's it called? Barry wasn't annoying. He was just overly energetic. Nimona doesn't have. I feel like Nimona doesn't have any bad qualities apart from the fact that she is always looking to battle you, which in theory, what's it called? In theory, that's what a rival should want, because I feel like a good rival anyway, is someone who wants. They want gratification to know that they're better than you, but also if you are better than them, they have a drive to get better. I didn't need to catch this, I don't think. Because in the in the original games with Gary and whatnot, like his whole motivation was that he wanted to be better than you, and he wanted to be better than you, which is what led him to become the initial champion. And then, Silver's whole story arc was Silver's whole story arc was that he was trying to prove himself. He was trying to prove himself to be better than his father, who apparently was Giovanni. So like you can see why he was like a really good rival. And then Generation 3 with Brendan and May, they weren't the best rivals, because I feel like they lacked they lacked a lot of competitiveness, because they were more so just roadblocks in your like pathway rather than actual rivals. Like they were friendly rivals. And then Generation 4 with Barry, like, I don't know if I like Barry enough to say that he was a good rival. Yeah, Gen 3 was more so research partners rather than rivals. Because they more so came... They more so ran errands for Professor Birch and would occasionally come towards you and say, "Hi, like we've been searching Rustboro City for a while. Would you like to battle just so that we can know where you are currently?" Like the best way to put Generation 3's rivals were kind of like a doctor's visit. Like they would randomly appear after a certain number of badges and be like, "Hi, sorry, yeah, we're just checking up on you, just to see if you're okay or not." Generation 4 with Barry, I feel like Barry in theory didn't have any driving motivation. He was just very erratic and like hyper. Like he would just appear and just be like, "I challenge you to a battle because I've got nothing else to do." Like that kind of felt like what he was. That kind of felt like what he was mainly there to do. Use one, and then that should be everything. I think Generation 5, because you had 4 sets of rivals. You had, because in Black and White you had Charon and Bianca. I feel like Bianca, you don't really associate her with being your rival, because the thing is with Bianca, she didn't really give that rival mentality. She was kind of the May and Brendan of Gen 5. Like she was the research partner. Compared to Compared to Charon, who was like kind of your light rival. He more so wanted you to do better, and like his character development of becoming the normal type gym leader makes sense, because he was trying to push the main character to be like a better trainer, which is why he was okay. I would say he was okay. I wouldn't say he was good. And then in in Black and White 2 you had was it Shu? Yeah, in Black and White 2 you had Shu, who was like completely forgettable. Like his only trait and his only quality was Team Plasma stole his sister's purloin, and he is very angry at that fact and would like revenge. But like the way he went about getting that revenge was terrible. And quite honestly, I feel like he was a very weak rival. He was a very weak rival in the story. And then in the same generation, you had N, who... I feel like N was your actual rival in those games. Because his motivation in Black and White is, one, to understand Pokemon better, and also disrupt your ascent into becoming a champion. Which is why he is he's the penultimate boss of the game. like him being the penultimate boss of Black and White, and then Getsus being the ultimate boss is really good. Like I like N as your canonical rival. And then from Gen 5 we go into Gen 6 with like the... Oh god, who were your rivals in Gen 6? You had Tiano, Coconut Head, Serena, and the other character which I can't remember. But like all of them were terrible. You had, I think you had Tiano, who only wanted to study Pokemon for dancing. You had Coconut Head, who was the teacher's pet. He was the teacher's pet of the rival group. Serena was okay, but she more so associated herself with what's it called? With like being the friendly rival, kind of like Gen 3. And then you had the other female, which I'm blanking on, who I don't think she did much. She followed you around, but I don't think she did much. And then like those were your rivals, and I did not like them. And then after X and Y, we go into Sun and Moon, and then we get How. How was decent. I like what they were trying to go for in How, and what's it called? I like what they were trying to go for with How, but like they made him way too in your face, which I didn't like. He was way too in your face, which was like a problem. And then in Sword and Shield with Hop, they technically took the same formula as How, but changed it slightly so that they gave him a backstory that he is the brother to Leon, who is the champion. Which, in fairness, it gave him a little bit of depth, because Hop was in the shadow of his brother, and Hop wanted to be like his brother, which I resonate with a little bit, because I have an older brother, and like when I was younger I wanted to be like my older brother. But then partway through the game he realizes he can't be like Leon. He has to stand on his own 2 feet and like create his own. He has to create his own version of himself, which is what I like about his character arc. Because his character arc went from I need to be exactly like Leon and have everything the same. What's it called? I need to have the same ascent as Leon, where he was a nobody and then he became champion. But then like halfway through the game, Hop realizes he can't walk in the same path as Leon did. So he had to divert his path and say to himself, okay, it's time I got my own story. I'm not redoing Leon's story. I have to write my own story. And then and then in this generation you got Nimona, Arvin, and Penny. technically Penny's not your rival. Penny's more so of a side story that you kind of complete. Arvin, I would say, Arvin is also a side story, but he isn't a traditional rival. He's more so of the rival. What's it called? He's more so of the companion or friend that you eventually fight at the end, which is kind of cool because you help him. You help him recover his dog, and then like as the final moment, you kind of in the final moment you fight him to see where he's at. Like that's a cool aspect. And then you have Nimona, who I feel like is the best rival. Who's the best rival to date at the moment. Because what's it called? Because the DLC is going to introduce us to 2 more characters who are going to become our rivals. We have Kieran, who is in DLC 1, and from the trailers and from the videos, it seems like he's very timid compared to Nimona. Like he's hiding behind the other character that gets introduced in DLC 1. And then the only other rival from DLC 2, I'm not sure if they're rivals or if they're like students from other schools, but we get 2 more characters that I don't think we've got a name for at the moment, but they become your rivals, and I'm curious to see what's it called? I'm curious to see where they will go with those 2 characters, because if those 2 characters are like Nimona or like a Gary or a Silver kind of situation, it might be cool. It might be cool to have them as rivals, because DLC 2 you're going as an exchange student to a new school, which it gives me World Championship Tournament vibes from Gen 5. There could be a possibility that we get some sort of tournament in Blueberry Academy where we can fight other students like in the Academy Ace tournament, or past characters from older games. Because if we get past characters from older games, there could be a chance that we get Cynthia again, we could get Blue again, we could get like the other champions, we could get the other gym leaders. But like I highly doubt Scarlet and Violet are gonna do another thingamajig. They're gonna do another Pokemon World Tournament. Anyway, I think I am gonna call it here, and I think I'm gonna call it here and send everyone over to someone. But maybe there is a chance that we will continue trying to hunt for this tomorrow, but I have no clue at the moment. Let's see who I can send you guys over, who I can raid. Okay, I think I know who we want to raid. Cool. We're gonna raid Julie. Hopefully we can raid her. But yeah, we'll raid Julie. We'll see if we can get a shiny tomorrow, maybe. If not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. But yeah, I will see everyone in the next one, whenever that will be.